Directed by Kane Parsons.
Mm-hmm.
Only
He's 20.
I was about to say only 13 years old.
He is the youngest person ever.
Yeah, those memes are really funny. Of just like, I can't believe he made this. He's only 7.
I'm gonna say it.
Say it.
That
Speak your truth.
when he ate the belly of the guy, kind of looked good.
Kind of like, yeah.
Dude, I would eat it.
Tastes like dog food as well.
What?
In like a tasty way.
Now, I don't know if Forrest will ever see this, but I just wanted to put out a confessional that, like, I did do it. What'd you do? She scared me. I didn't know that it was going to go to where it went, but, like, I had to kill her. And this bit was a lot funnier before Forrest walked back as soon as I got ready. I was going to do a full confessional about how I murdered someone and see if you saw it later. And be like, what?
I'll just include it.
I don't need it. I probably have like 2 or 3 things to say.
Well,
about
if
the
you want
ending.
one, though.
Yeah, but like I could literally just be like,
We'll give
hey,
you
this is
one.
What I think.
You get a numbers corner, and we're gonna make sure it's 10 minutes exactly. So if you'll run out,
I do not need 10 minutes to talk about Backrooms.
Yeah, but then we'll just be dead air for 8 minutes. I think that's funny.
Welcome back to Retconnd
Oh,
Podcast.
just like that.
Oh, you got it this time?
You're in my camera. You're in my way. Woo! Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be in your way. I was just feeling the moment right there.
No, I get it. I get it. The moment mentioned.
The moment.
Hey, how'd you guys like that intro? That was directed by Liam. I'm Forrest.
I'm Liam.
Go ahead, numbers.
I'm numbers.
Yippee!
6, 7.
Oh, no. No.
God.
This is Retconnd, the only podcast.
The only one.
The only one.
The only one about movies.
The only podcast. I was thinking about that this morning in the shower, actually. I was like, how funny would that be if I just said, like, welcome to Retconnd, the only podcast. And then I said it last episode and you guys didn't, like, laugh. So I said it again and then I felt embarrassed. Oh, dude, answer. It's Josh, friend of the show.
Hello?
The deal.
What did he say?
Joshua. You're live right now? Well, we're not live, but we're recording Retconnd Podcast.
Oh, hello, Retconnd.
What's going on?
So I'm just wondering, when is your lease up?
At the end of July.
Okay, at the end of July.
Yeah.
Why do you ask?
Oh, no big reason.
Are you moving back to Cincinnati? Is this
No, I'm not moving back to. Don't
You
get
guys
your
call
hopes
off
up.
the wedding?
Dang it.
What are you doing? What are you...
Well,
He's planning. He wants to come have a sleepover before we leave.
I actually would like to come have a slumpy before you guys
Wait, can
move
I?
out of Ravens
Josh
just
would
for
like
one last hurrah. But we're doing save the dates, and we need to know if
Right.
you guys are still going to be in Ravens.
Gosh, I hope I'm not invited to my wedding. I don't want to go.
Yeah, we will still be there until. Have you seen the movie Backrooms?
No, I have not seen the movie Backrooms.
Do you want to say anything about it?
I'm sure it's a great film.
Have you seen Obsession?
Okay, no, but I've wanted to see Obsession. It's just we haven't had the time to go see it yet.
You have the time, bro.
Yeah, he has the time.
Okay.
All right, have fun.
Love you.
Bye,
bro.
Retconnd.
Bye, Josh.
Love you. Bye.
Jab,
You know, I
jab!
wanted to say like and subscribe at the beginning, but now that we lost probably 80%,
Anyone else enjoy that?
like and
We'll cut.
subscribe.
We can cut that.
Yeah, we'll
No.
We can cut it
I'll
down.
cut some of it. Yeah. If you hit the like button, by the way, it turns into a little slate. It'll that's that thing, the clapper. People call it the clapper. Mm-hmm. That was my nickname in high school.
Why?
Why?
What were you clapping in high school?
My hands together.
Yeah.
I don't like that sound when I can't see you guys.
Dude, this numbers angle is just like so
I love
funny.
it.
Like the fact that are we both in the shot or is it just you
I think we both are.
in the numbers shot? That's so funny.
Sorry, I'm making cat noises.
I know, I noticed that. What's going on there?
He's being possessed by freaking.
I'm in the back room.
Okay.
I'm in the back of this room.
You know, I liked filming
The front?
those little trailers that we did last week and before this one. So I think it'd be fun to keep up with that.
That's what I want to do. Yeah, I want to
It'd be
keep doing
fun.
this.
Yeah, it would be sick if this episode opened with like some little trailers we made. We should make trailers after this for this episode.
Numbers. I already said that we already filmed it.
Oh,
And I also
thought-
said that it was. I also said that in the last episode too. I can't go back.
We're gonna edit this out.
No, I'm not.
Edit it in post.
Yeah.
This is episode 20.
Wow. Special day.
Yeah.
Special day.
We're at episode 20. It's actually kind of cool.
It is cool. You know, I said in episode 15 we were going to start a Patreon, but then I stopped uploading YouTube Shorts, so we stopped getting subscribers.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm going to do a Patreon yet, but Jasher wants to give us money.
Jasher, you can just Venmo.
Venmo at Hoopah the Grand.
You get no benefits, but no, not your Venmo.
You know, I think this will be fun. If Jasher tunes into this, this will be a fun little, like, what the hell is going on in the United States.
Shout out Betsy.
Shout out
Shout out
Betsy.
Betsy. And if you guys like, comment, and subscribe, we'll talk about you every episode, just like
Yeah.
Asher.
Yeah, someone commented saying that we know nothing about movies, and that was in an ad that we did. So
That's true.
so leave hate comments. Like
Yeah.
that's good too.
Yeah, but not towards numbers. He can't handle it.
Before we get into our USA update, I actually did want to talk about this, but I decided I didn't want to. But now I do because it makes sense.
Okay.
No, keep your thing. For audio only listeners, he's holding a little box of goodies from United Dairy Farmers, a United States staple. Well, really more of a Cincinnati thing. But I'm so happy with the World Cup, everything. Like I feel patriotic. That's what I wanted to talk about. I feel patriotic. I feel like I love being an American right now, and I love seeing these other cultures enjoy. Like, I'm seeing all these cute other cultures like wearing Japanese or what? I was thinking about the Japanese in Texas, and I was gonna say wearing cowboy hats, and then I said Japanese hats, which I don't think that's a thing.
I don't think they have hats there.
Yeah, but no, like all these other cultures like wearing cowboy hats, like and
It's cute.
The Scots in Boston were in Boston. Rest in peace, man. Making me so happy. I love the world. I love humanity. Anyway,
Amen.
Yeah, shout out USA, shout out New York, shout out the New York Knicks. It's a great time to be an American right now. If you're not listening to anything political, but literally just in the sports world.
If you're
and in the
blocking out
film
like
world.
99% of everything that's happening, it's pretty great.
yeah,
Movies are good. Sports are good. It's pretty much, that's about it.
yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Happy Pride Month. We have,
Does it say 163 calories? That's such a specific number.
that is a really specific
What?
numbers.
That's like their job is to be specific about calories.
No, but you're allowed to do like you're supposed to round to 5. I thought.
So we have Gleyer's, which is a meat company. They make Geta, and if any of our French or New Zealand listeners are or I should say French or Kiwi listeners,
Right.
if you're confused about what geta is, it's essentially just like it's like oats and grains that are mixed up with like a variety of meats, like
it was just pork. Yeah.
like pork, and there's probably some beef in there.
So? I thought geta was
like
German.
There's like 50 ingredients. It is a German thing. Cincinnati is a heavily Germanic town.
We have the second
Spicy
largest
Geta bites,
Oktoberfest.
pork and beef water, steel cut oats, and cheddar cheese. But it's it used to be a thing during the Great Depression. It was a way to eat food, like to get food is to just like combine your oats and meat and just have like
throw it all together.
Slop,
A little energy ball in there.
and now it's like a Cincinnati delicacy. It's like it's my go-to meat for brunches. You know, love Geta, but. We have our United Dairy Farmers. They always have some fun little snacks, and I just saw this one, limited edition, hot and tasty. Although I got this 3 hours ago.
Here, you keep talking about that. I'm gonna close this door because I hear a lot of noise coming.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's some Backrooms white noise back there. Gleyer's spicy Geta bites.
Also, it's the same amount of beef and pork.
Hell yeah. Quite literally, this looks like dog food. I don't know how well you can see this.
Can I try one?
Yeah, of course. Get over here. I think we try them together. This is our little snack portion of the show.
Snack portion. 20% of the episode.
Movie theater snacks. You know, we never really talk about our movie theater snacks. Here, you want a little dog food? You want a little treat?
Thank you. Treat?
So here's our spicy little Geta bites. All right, let's dig in, mukbang style. Tastes like dog food as well,
What?
in like a tasty way.
Numbers is making rude gestures back there. Oh, it's got a little spice to it. Mm-hmm. I'm trying not to like chew into the mic. That's fine.
I'm chewing in the mic.
Don't do it.
ASMR.
No. Oh. That's yummy. It tastes like a meatball, but like a really, really good one.
Yeah.
I don't want to chew in the mic. That's so foul.
So that was our eating Geta portion of the show.
Thanks for
Getting
joining us for
connected
that,
to
guys.
our German American roots.
Movie snacks. I'm a big
We love popcorn on this
I'm
show.
a big popcorn fan.
Have you guys seen the way that Tom Cruise eats popcorn?
Is it weird? Is like not the Kelsey dude, that one sucks.
There's like a video I saw of him at like a screening of something. He's always just like, it's like he's about to toss it in, but it's just like.
I'm a big
Really
fan
fun.
of the AMC Bavarian Legend pretzel as well. Have you
Yeah.
ever had that?
Love AMC. Shout out AMC. Sponsor us.
Please. It's like 2.5 pounds or something like that. Or one
Yeah.
and a half. It's 1.5 pounds of pretzel.
Awesome.
So good. So freaking good. So we're talking about Backrooms.
Talking about Backrooms today. Directed by Kane Parsons. Mm-hmm. Only
He's 20.
I was about to say only 13 years old.
He is the youngest person ever.
Yeah, those memes are really funny. Of just like, I can't believe he made this. He's only 7. Yeah, directed by Kane Parsons and produced by our beloved A24.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
What else can you say?
sit back.
He's eating. He's chowing down. It's still snack time portion for numbers.
Can you get in your numbers? I have.
He looks so
numbers.
cute. Just
I have numbers questions for you.
Frosting on my hands.
no, go.
Oh, you were eating a donut. I was like, how long is it taking you to eat a bite of Geta?
A bite-sized piece of
Bite-sized
meat.
Geta.
Taking him hours.
Let's get a numbers check on the Letterboxd average for Backrooms.
Take your time.
Would be a 3.4 average
Oh.
rating.
Wow.
Much time at all.
Really?
I had it pulled up
3.4.
already. I'm on numbers, dude.
That kind of doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Well, it's I feel like I can't say more without like saying how I.
We'll get into it.
Okay.
Thumbs.
Oh yeah, I mean numbers is already doing it. What we do here is we are rating against the average rating. So if we believe it's higher than 3.4, we're gonna say higher. If yeah, you know, I'm not
Yep.
gonna. Okay. Oh wait.
I like your new tattoos, by the way. I haven't
Oh,
seen them
thank
yet in
you.
person.
Thank you.
Little Breakfast Club action.
Breakfast Club, yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Higher.
Lower.
Number says lower. And you know what? I'm not even upset about that. I got beef with this.
I'm pissed about that. Let's see. I want to check my friend's average rating again.
I can
Dude, this is
pull
fun.
it up as well.
My friend's average rating is at 3.6, which honestly is what I would have guessed. I don't know. I feel like I would have expected this to be at like a 3.6 or like a 3.7.
A lot of our mutuals gave it 4 or higher, but no one's given it 5.
Noelle is at 5 stars.
Oh, she's not popping up on mine.
I think I might need to change my letterbox. I think I gave it 4.
Lots of 4s. Forrest, you gave it 4 even.
I gave it
which
4.
is spoilers, I think. But
Well, I'm going to change it so it's not spoilers.
Yeah, I've seen lots of 4s. Tate, my good friend Tate, also gave it 5. She says, I've genuinely never been that scared before in my life. That was fucking insane. A horror movie where you genuinely don't know where it's going or what's going to happen. Do not watch this high. That's funny.
Well, if she watched it high, that's probably why she gave it 5.
Yeah, it's probably awesome when you're high.
Yeah.
Scary.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
We said it.
Go ahead.
What are you going to say? I was just going to give a little sign up.
That's what I was going to do, but I think you're good at this. I'm not good at this part.
I was just going to, the letterbox one just says a strange doorway appears in the basement of a furniture showroom. That's it.
Yeah, we don't have to, there's gonna be spoilers, so mostly.
I'm sure people tuning into Backrooms are aware of like what the Backrooms is.
Right, like we know before this movie, Backrooms was not an obscure concept, like the whole liminal spaces and all that. Which, by the way, I got in an argument with Jordan, who has been on this show before, episode 3, I think.
Caught stealing, yeah. And Honey Don't.
I was talking to him. Yeah, crazy. I was talking to him about liminal spaces, and he was like, "All it means is a transitionary period or a transitionary place. That's all it means." I'm like, "Yes, but the connotation is like kind of spooky and like uneasy." And he's like, "Well, we're in an airport right now. Is that liminal? Like, it is liminal." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's not like spooky." And he's like, "Piss me off." That's all. That is all I gotta say.
Idiot, dude.
It's an aesthetic, not just a definition.
Sorry, I'm just messing with this a little bit.
But yeah, Backrooms has been around forever. There's been the game with like Kanye West chasing you with a JPEG, and
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Well, it started out. I forget exactly what year, but there was like it was posted on 4chan. It was just like an image that. 4chan is all anonymous users, right? Isn't that the whole thing? 4chan is like all completely anonymous.
Luckily, I was never on 4chan. So.
I wasn't either, but I think that's like the whole vibe. Can we get a 4chan check?
And your butt is in the camera, numbs.
But yeah, it was just like somebody had posted like an image of the Backrooms, just like this liminal office space, no chairs or nothing, and they had this little like narrative beneath it of like, you can no clip out of reality and phase into this place called the Backrooms, where it's just these yellow walls and these fluorescent lights. And it was just, I'm pretty sure it was just somebody like, they were just making shit up. They're just like, they just thought of this concept. I think it just like stayed as like this random thing for a little bit. And then eventually somebody expanded on it. And then I think Kane Parsons enters in at 6 years old and starts making like these little YouTube videos in like Blender, right? Is that like a
Blender? Yeah.
And so then he just starts expanding on this concept of
Blender's free, by the way.
Backrooms.
It's free and open source.
That's awesome.
So if you guys want to learn how to animate and be creative, get Blender.
Yeah.
What's the risk?
you can start when you were 4 years old.
Wasn't that one cat movie was made completely in Blender?
Oh, that Flow. I hated that movie, but I think so. Yeah, I think that was all Blender.
But yeah, then he just started making a bunch of like long form Backrooms videos. Is something funny? Numbers?
Yeah.
What's going on, Nums?
These are the jokes, and you guys missed them. However, 4chan, according to Reddit's Explain Like I'm 5, 4chan is literally
Explain
an
Like
FBI
I'm Kane Parsons.
honeypot.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's anonymous just because it doesn't require you to put a name and there's no account. So like every time you post, I could post something crazy and just put my name as Forrest Brown. It'll take it, and if not, I'll just say anonymous. But because there's no accounts, it's hard to track. But the FBI can literally just immediately find whoever.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's funny.
But most people use a proxy/VPN to double down on their stuff.
Weird.
Maybe that guy really was in the Backrooms when he posted that.
Maybe he was.
Real.
I haven't heard from him since.
But yeah, he just started expanding. I think a lot of other people were expanding. Like this wasn't just like a thing that only Kane Parsons did. It's like this almost like creepypasta type thing that a lot of people were into. But Kane Parsons was like the dude that was really capitalizing on it and was like the lighthouse. But yeah, I was pretty excited when this got announced. I was like, okay, this could be cool. You know, I was never on like the Backrooms like train or anything, but I was aware of what it was as a concept, and I was excited going into it for how this was going to turn out, like as a narrative feature. You know,
I thought it looked horrible.
Really,
like the trailers, I was like, what a garbage money grab. It felt like it was like the most Gen Alpha catering thing ever. And no beef to Gen Alpha, by the way. You guys, low-key, y'all got that spark. Y'all playing outside. I respect that. I hope no one in Gen Alpha's watching this. But it just felt like, so these kids seem to like the idea of the Backrooms. They think it's scary. So what if we made a movie about it? It just, I don't know. That's how it felt to me. And then I was pleasantly surprised.
yeah.
Very pleasantly. As a matter of fact, I might put that picture of us watching it. It's like me with my hands over my ears.
Yeah.
Isaac hiding behind his hat, and then your eyes just so wide. Yeah. I'll put that picture there.
Yeah.
But it was scary.
Yeah, we had we should say we had our Backrooms double feature. We watched known Zionist Nate Bargatze.
Wait, is he?
What?
I don't know. I think it wasn't.
I thought he was a known Tennessee Titans fan.
Yeah, which is word.
Yeah,
I think he was at some MAGA something related to horrible people. He was there vibing.
Yeah, but Theo Von does that too, and I love him.
Nate Bargatze is real.
I'm gonna cry.
He has no scheduled public tour stops in Israel.
Let's go.
That's what comes up when you say.
That's funny. So yeah, we did a double feature with Breadwinner in this with Betsy and Emma
And Anton.
and Anton. Oh hey. So that was fun. We were at the theater for like 7 hours. It was great.
Yeah, and Anton was the one who made that whole plan. Shout out Anton.
Yeah, shout out Anton. Yeah,
He was on our Frankenstein episode.
he was very excited about
Breadrooms.
such a great underrated episode, that Frankenstein episode.
I know.
Great discussion on Frankenstein. This is our second week in a row mentioning Frankenstein.
That's true.
But yeah, Breadwinner was something. It was something. But yeah, then we entered the Backrooms.
Known Zionist is a crazy, unsubstantiated claim to make.
I'm standing by it. I'm standing 10 toes down like Mel.
Ooh, we're not talking about Love Island 2 episodes in a row.
Yeah.
Stop the Anaya slander. Yeah. Unless she does something really out of pocket with like before this episode comes out.
Let's give her Carl, guys. Let's get Carl back on there.
By the time this is up, like something crazy probably happened. They're both gone by
Officially
then.
talked about Love Island 2 episodes in a row.
Dang it.
So yeah, our story follows. Let's get this guy's names. I'm always bad at remembering character names. But Chiwetel Ejiofor's character
and Mary.
Clark, yeah, Captain Clark. I'll pick Clark.
And he's a killer.
I'll pick Clark. Yeah, Clark works at a furniture store, has some marital problems. What's going on with this? Spoilers, by the way, for Backrooms.
Yeah, I think I said that.
is his wife like dead? Are they just divorced?
They had beef. I don't even know if they were officially divorced, but they were at the very least separated. He was sleeping in the furniture
he just like
store
sleeps in his furniture store
because he's a drunk, and
Yeah.
he was like rehearsing the conversations with his therapist.
Yeah.
But so it sounds to me like they at least are on talking terms.
Yeah. But he meets up regularly with Mary, played by Renata Reinsva, is his therapist. And he eventually, I like the way that the Backrooms is introduced because it's just like, it is just a random, I think Kane Parsons did a great job of like, I think the whole point of the Backrooms is that there is a lot of lore, but I think like the surrounding bits of like how it works is very mysterious.
Yeah.
And it's like the whole point is that, you can no clip out of reality. Like you can just phase into this alternate world. It doesn't matter. It's not like you're a good person, you're a bad person. It's just like, it just happens,
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know. He just goes downstairs one time. There's like a little basement area of the furniture store. And I think like just the light turns on. Like I think he's noticing at night that sometimes the power is acting weird. And so he's like going to this breaker box and he just notices like a very thin line in the wall that if you look at it at just the right angle, there's like a little like glimmer.
You could see the light,
Yeah.
Poking.
And so he just keeps walking back and forth, phasing into the Backrooms.
Grabbing furniture.
Yeah, grabbing furniture. And man, he just gets like hooked on it. And the rest of it is just like, him wanting to go explore it and getting lost in the backroom sauce. But
Can I start with my
Yeah, I was going to say, what's with your beef?
I kind of want to start with the beef because the longer I've thought about this, the less I like it.
Okay.
I really liked it when I first watched it. I was like, this is so awesome. And I had some time to reflect, perhaps journal. I didn't journal about it. But I had some time to reflect, and I'm like, man, this was written really poorly. Like, not even subpar. I think it was written pretty poorly. And like, I think as far as world building and I don't even know if you can call it world building, but just creating the setting, I think that was great. Like creating the eerie feeling and all that. I was definitely scared and I was on edge most of the time. Mm-hmm. But like nothing really happened. And they tried to pretend, like, if nothing's going to happen, at least commit to that. But instead, they're like, at the very end, oh, actually, we've been doing research on the Backrooms this whole time. And, like, if it's going to be unexplained, make it unexplained. And yes, I watched the YouTube series. Okay? I don't want to hear, you need to watch the YouTube. I watched them. And I understand that there's some lore. But the movie was hiding from the lore for, like, the first hour, 15 minutes. And suddenly tried to explain it all, and it felt forced. It felt contrived.
The ending I think is a little bit of like a little bit of a left hook, but I don't know. I think Kane has talked about his intentions. Like he wants to make a lot more backroom stuff. Like
so, this is just a precursor.
Yeah,
That's
I think
fine.
I think he wants to do like a show, and. One thing that I really love about Kane, and I'm gonna connect it to Curry real quick.
Oh boy,
Curry is there. Like we're getting this influx of people that like are starting out on YouTube. This is just kind of like this is our day and age now. We're getting these like great budding filmmakers that are awesome original creators that they're just coming from YouTube because we're YouTube kids now, And I don't know, I'll say that there are elements of the story, I think particularly between like the relationship, like kind of the more profound things with Clark's character, his relationship with Mary, his relationship with drinking and his wife, that seem a little bit out of Kane's depth, Like, and I think that probably could be because he's just young and I mean, who am I to say that I'd be like any better at it? But I mean, we're like 5 or 6 years older than Kane.
I'm like 20 years older than Kane.
I'm 2 years older than Kane.
But
Kane is 2 years old.
I missed the joke.
Yeah, it's okay.
well, there's no joke. It's just that I think
There was a joke.
I think he's just
made a
he's just a younger guy and trying to direct these emotions out of, like, I just think he might have been a little, maybe that's where the writing kind of falters a little bit, because it might just be a little bit out of his like element of like what he's capable of doing. But when we get to the backroom stuff, it is just like, dude, like, he is locked in. It's outrageously good.
I agree, but everything before and after that felt like filler. Like, why even bother having that in there if you're going to excel so well at this unexplained what's going on? Keep it that way. Commit to that. It felt kind of cowardice.
I'm curious if like what
Cowardly. Cowardice is a noun.
Yeah, I'm curious why. Because I thought the same thing. I was like, I wonder if there's probably like a version of this movie where there is less of that, and there's more of just like the freakier kind of liminal horror vibe, and less of like, it kind of feels like he's taking this and trying to fit it into like what you would expect from a narrative. Like, let's have these elements of like character structure and development and whatnot, and like we need to see Clark have these issues, and we're going to connect it to this. But my point was that like Curry seems like a guy that just like a movie guy, you know? He seems like a guy that has a lot of knowledge, like with cinema and whatnot, and wears like his influences on his sleeve a little bit. Kane to me feels almost like Lynchian in the fact that I don't know if he really cares that much about movies. Like, he just seems like, and when I say Lynchian, it's just like David Lynch is like, to me, just one of the truest artists that has ever lived. And like, yes, David Lynch loved movies, but he was like a painter. He was a musician. He had all of these crazy ideas, and to him, the best way to translate these ideas was through making it a film.
Sure.
And I get like a similar vibe from Kane, and he feels older than 20, even though that kind of contradicts like feeling a little out of his depth, like narratively. But there are like elements where he feels so much more mature and wise, and almost like he's not thinking about the movie stuff. He's just thinking about like, I have this crazy Backrooms idea that I have money to, like, I want to translate it onto this screen.
That's valid.
I don't know if that makes any sense.
No, that does make sense. It felt like in all the wrong spots, that's when we were getting like explanations, and then we weren't getting explanations in all the spots that would have made more sense.
Yeah.
So like specifically when Clark does start to become like one with the Backrooms or whatever, there's no explanation there, and I feel like that would have made sense. He's in there, his employees like die. Next scene, ooh, the Backrooms, they drove me crazy. What? Come on, dude.
How much time had passed? It was like a couple weeks, right?
They didn't make that clear, unless I'm just an idiot. Then there's a chance.
I couldn't remember. I think that there was like time that had passed where she was like, I haven't heard from him in a little bit. Like, it's like after the scene where he gets pulled down by the kid gets pulled down by the rope.
Maybe I long to see more of him. Just like, I think that would have been a really good storytelling opportunity to be like, I could try to escape, but I could also try eating some person who lives here too.
It's like, how did you figure that out?
Right, exactly. Like, and you know, I don't want to be an idiot and say you have to explain and spoon feed me every little thing that happens. I just felt like that was a storytelling opportunity that would have been really good for him to take, but he chose not to, and it just felt empty to me.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just like thinking about maybe being in Clark's shoes, and he's clearly a very troubled and depressed man that has an alcohol dependency.
Yeah, well,
and I think there's a lot that you could say about like alcohol withdrawal and its connections to the Backrooms, and like these memories of memories, and like things not necessarily being correct. There's more you could say with the Backrooms and like generative AI. But I don't know, putting myself in his shoes and him like literally entering this new world that's just like scary almost, and him wanting to explore it getting lost in there and being dependent on alcohol. I don't know. I can see what led him to that.
I feel like Obsession did a great job of not answering questions that didn't need to be answered and left open to speculation. This felt like the opposite of that. And I don't mind speculating. It's fun. But
I think, there probably could have been, I think there could have been less of that. More of like, we didn't really get a ton of explanation with Mary. And like, honestly, I was confused at first when she was the very beginning of the film when we're watching, they're like developing that building or whatever, and she takes the imprint of her own hand as a child from that driveway.
Yeah.
And at first I was like, I don't know what's going on here. Does she just like feel bad about this little girl? And I don't think it's revealed until later on, like, oh, that was her as a kid. Mm-hmm. That jump scare got me.
Dude, the car
bulldozer or
yeah, whatever it was.
It was like what's the big scoop one called? Whatever. Yeah, just like ramming, just crushing the house. That shit was loud as fuck. We saw it in Dolby too.
Yeah, that was scary. I jumped a little. I didn't yelp though.
Diet Coke movie, by the way.
Oh, 100%. That one I can definitely get behind.
But yeah, I think like some of that, like that elements of that, where it's like connecting to her childhood, they didn't really explain all of that. Mm. And it's like, yeah, maybe you want more of an answer from that, but I'm glad that maybe it's more up to interpretation. So I can agree with you that there are elements like throughout, especially at the end with Mark Duplass's character, Phil.
I love him so much.
I love him too.
He's so awesome.
But it kind of reminds me. Have you ever seen the movie Old?
Oh, M. Night?
Yeah.
No.
I fucking hate that movie.
I think that's why I never watched it.
Yeah.
Because you told me
it's so bad. But yeah, at the end of the movie, it's just like, we were watching you the whole time, and here's our little secret lab, you know?
Spoilers for Old.
Yeah, fuck that movie. But yeah, I can agree with you. I can agree with you on that.
That's the only negative thing I have to say, though. Like that, I harped on it because it kind of pissed me off because it felt very amateur. But hey, he's an amateur, so that's okay.
Yeah.
But everything else, incredibly impressive, and I was on the edge of my seat, and I was very anxious the whole time. And I'm tired. People need to relax. Oh my God, dude, this pisses me off so much. It's when people complain about how Captain Clark looked. Like, what did you expect? What did you want to see?
I thought he looked terrifying in my opinion.
I thought he looked horrifying. Yeah. Yes.
I thought he was very scary. Which, Numbers, you did not think that Captain Clark was... That was like the first thing you said when we were walking out, that you thought he looked so stupid. And I was like... I thought that he was very scary. And like the scene when Mary is like bashing his head in with her rock, her little hand rock.
Little hand rock.
I thought that... And maybe it was because it was just so loud, and we were in Dolby Road D.
Beautiful.
And
perfection.
It was just like, I was just so immersed in that scene. It was so loud. It was just like a close up of his face, and I thought it was very scary.
I did too. And dude, the other, what are they called? Like
animatronic. Anime.
Numbers. What are they called?
Who called?
Like what Captain Clark is?
Yeah, like all of the fake memory people.
Oh,
I thought that shit was very scary.
But dude,
that's where I got a lot of like David Lynch vibes from that scene where he's explaining a lot of and then when we get the Captain Clark reveal, but like that little
what is it?
Facelings.
That doesn't sound right to me.
That is per Kane Parsons.
There's another. I'm almost certain there's another name for them. And I thought it sounded like something like Anna something.
Anna Karenina.
I don't know. I could be. It's okay. I believe you. I believe you, Numbers. But that even the face rock, face rock that you mentioned, like that also feels like amateur writing to me. Like, what if there's this great poetic meaning between her?
Oh, they're called Facelings in the miniseries, not in the movie.
Oh,
I was gonna say I don't think Facelings was from the movie at all.
From Kane Parsons.
Okay. That felt also contrived to have her smash the dude with the hand rock. I'm like, spoon feeding us poetic meaning.
I liked it.
It was
fine enough.
It didn't hit for me.
Yeah, I want to catch this another time and see if there's any. I think this will be a fun one to rewatch again at home.
Sure.
But I loved all of the backroom stuff. That very beginning was horrifying, where we're just getting like the handheld video footage from Beck from Victorious.
Yes.
And
Which I didn't notice at first.
yeah.
I like Avanjogia.
Yeah. And yeah, I think I would have loved maybe some more of that. And maybe, like I said, this is like a precursor. This is A24 being like, hey, Kane, we'll give how much was the budget on this? And my guess is probably like 10 million or
I thought it
something.
was 10 million.
About 10 milli.
There you have it.
Under 10 milli.
Under 10 milli. And they're just like, hey, here's some millions of dollars. Let's see what you can do. And I think I think he did a great job.
Yeah, and
for this.
especially like I don't think any 13-year-old has ever been given $10 million.
It is crazy. Just like this kid is younger than Danny,
That is nuts.
That it's just wild to me. And like, yeah, like there are pieces.
Danny is
like,
Liam's little brother.
Danny is my little
For
brother.
audio listeners.
I call him Daniel.
Daniel.
These are the jokes.
Yeah, I think that there are elements where it feels like he's a little bit out of his depth, like I said, but not like in like a bad way. It's just like, okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's fine. It's okay. I'm just docking it because it pissed me off a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, it was a good movie.
I definitely wish. I think I would like it even more if there was more of the unexplained, just like freaky vibes in the Backrooms.
Or not even more of that, but just less of explaining it.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it.
Say it.
That
Speak your truth.
when he ate the belly of the guy, kind of looked good.
Kind of look yummy.
Dude, I would eat it.
That shit look yummy.
I would eat it. It looked kind of good. Numbers, what do you think?
Probably not.
There is
I've eaten packing peanuts before, though.
So
yeah, it had like almost like a little packing peanuts vibe too.
There's a little goo in there.
That lady that had, and then we get the ending where there's a faceling of Mary now that is like in
yeah.
I thought that ending shot was very scary too.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the idea a lot of the Backrooms. Like, even if like the stuff that didn't work for me, I'm like really happy that they're like, hey, here's this little internet thing that this kid really loves, and that there's like a small faction of people that are really passionate about like this idea of the Backrooms. I like that A24 was like, here's like, let's get a feature length and see what this kid can do. I think he did like a pretty tremendous job, like all things considered.
Yeah. Oh,
100%.
And,
if this is his first foray into cinema, and he has more ideas of like, I want to do a miniseries, I want to do a sequel and a prequel, and I want to do more. I'm excited to see more of these freaky little people, and maybe it getting even more like hellish, like deeper and deeper into the Backrooms until we're getting like, that one, I don't know what they call it in the video, but there's like the one where it's just like a stringy looking, like,
oh yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think it's just called The Entity.
Yeah, The Entity or something.
I think.
Yeah, I want to see what he can do with like freakier stuff like that, just like getting deeper into the lore.
Like maybe even like literally like deeper levels of more memories of memories.
Mm-hmm.
I like that too, but I mean, talking about last episode, people pigeonholing themselves. Bro's gonna be the Backrooms guy. People are gonna stop caring in 4 years, and his career is gonna be done if he does that. That's my fear.
Yeah, maybe.
That's my fear.
But like my thing though too is that like I don't think he cares. It's just like I think he wants to be the Backrooms guy.
Okay, fair. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I respect that. I respect that.
Like I think Curry has like a lust for like, I want to go. I'm not lustful.
No more Love Island mentions.
Just
we
like
can't do this.
Wanting to make all of these, but like Kane, I think is just different. They're like these two horror movies being so big, or they're just like on the opposite side of the spectrum. Obsession is kind of big and loud and wildly entertaining. Across like, I think it's something that is more people can enjoy, but it still is something that feels very unique and niche. And then Backrooms is just like a much slower, liminal horror. And it has some jump scares, but like the vibe of the Backrooms is just completely different. And I'm glad that we just got both of them.
Me too.
You know?
That was fun.
According to the Backrooms wiki, by the way, they're called Still Life.
Oh, that is what I was thinking
Still
of.
Life.
I don't know where I
yeah.
got Anna from, but Still Life is definitely what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Thank you, Numbers. Numbers, do you want to do a quick Numbers corner?
Yeah, it'll be quick.
Okay, do you want to hop up here or do you want to stay there?
I'll stay right here,
All right.
dude. This movie's not worth getting on camera for real. I mean, I think
guy,
this.
dude.
I think it's really good until it's not. And I honestly, it feels like Kane was kind of forced into a corner of like he had to do something kind of definitive for this. But it's also weird because it's very clear he wants to continue it, but I don't really think there's much to continue because all it would do is. Like if the next movie's about Mary, all it is we get to we continue exploring the thing with her as a child and that jump scare and like her house getting torn down and stuff. But it's just like the same concept of it's just going to be more still life people coming to life. And it's like, oh, this one's going to be scarier this time. And it's kind of just like, I was just so unmoved by the way that they took it at the end. And it all starts with the reveal of Still Life, Captain Clark. Because this movie is so serious and like rooted in something like this sinister evil almost.
Sincere,
and like
man.
I haven't watched it's my time.
I love when he does this.
I haven't watched any of the YouTube shorts. I don't care for any of that, the short films. But like everything that I have seen is like these like vague looking like scary monsters, and I almost feel like it would have been better if we didn't see what was going on. Like I didn't need to watch 8 foot tall Captain Clark crawl on his hands and knees with through the ground, and Mary's just like slowly crawling away because her ankles broke or whatever the hell happened. It just looks so like cartoony and dumb, honestly. And I just feel like they could have kept it more vague, and I honestly think that makes it more intriguing for the threat if it's less of a direct, like this is his Captain Clark persona. And on top of that too, it's like everything Kane Parsons has been saying is he's like, well, I don't want to give you guys an ending because I want everyone to interpret their own ending of Backrooms. And it's not in a way where it's like we can interpret what happens. Like even in Obsession, it's like, we don't know what's going to happen. You can assume that poor Nikki is going to face life in prison for the 3 murders and the $1 billion that just popped up and all of the things to that. She might plead insanity in court and they send her to an asylum. She might kill herself right then and there. But that like gives you a place to think. It kind of feels like Kane Parsons had a great idea for this miniseries and then decided, hey, now that I'm making this movie, I kind of just want to not finish it almost. Like he wants to keep it open-ended so he can have this franchise and be the Backrooms guy. But it's like, that's lazy. Like come up with something creative enough for the finish instead of just being like, well, you guys are supposed to interpret it. That's your job. No, it's your job. You're the director and writer of this film. Like you're supposed to give us something. And I'm not saying spoon feed us. That's stupid. You don't have to do that. People are going to see films. They want to be wondered. They want to be wowed and they want to think about it. But keeping it that open-ended to a point where it just feels like he didn't have a real idea. And that's where you get Scary Pirate Man. And like, it's very frustrating to see a movie that I genuinely felt was so perfect up until a point. Yeah, I feel like he really fumbled it at the end, and part of me thinks it's because he's 12, and the other part of me thinks because he is lazy.
Is this the
felt
Marty
lazy to
Supreme of horror?
This is not the Marty Supreme horror. This is much better than Marty Supreme. Like I gave it a thumbs down compared to the average. I still gave it 3 stars. Like I think go see it. Like I think it's very well versed in suspense. I think that Kane Parsons did an excellent job in making it suspenseful and building that mystique around it to the fact, like to the point where we were in a full theater for the first time since what? Endgame, maybe? I don't even think I was in a full theater for No Way Home.
That was
like
fun.
Full theater
felt
for
like
Breadwinner.
this felt like a really cool. Actually, I was in a full theater for Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, the first time I saw it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I just really feel like he needs to figure it out as he continues to go on because there's not really an excuse for that. For the way that this movie ended with this going out on a limb. Like, I remember, this is the last point I'll make, but there was bits after Marty Supreme where Safdie was asked like, oh, well, like, what do you think? And he's like, oh, well, like, he's clearly the good guy, like, because it's me. Those were like joke, like people were like fabricating stuff from from interviews as like a bit, and it was a meme. But like it feels like Kane Parsons actually feels that way, and not in like a it's me thing, but in like he legit feels as if he is. I had a point there, and I kind of feel like I lost myself in it because I reminded myself about how
Lost in the
Sardi
sauce.
Supreme is.
Just like
I just called it Sardi Supreme. But yeah, I just feel like Kane Parsons legit thinks that he is like a genius for keeping it open ended, and I'm like, buddy,
I don't get that vibe from him.
You need to start getting.
I also don't think it feels that open-ended.
It's my time.
You said you needed 2 minutes. It's been like 12.
Okay, and I told him I didn't want it at all because I didn't feel like it was that important to talk about it. My point being, if he wants to be the Backrooms guy and just make this a thing, we can't have the second one and the third one and the fourth one in a miniseries end with him being like, yeah, but what do you think happened? Like, come on.
Agreed.
Like, take a stance.
I didn't really get that vibe from the ending of this one, though. I didn't really get like a...
Kane Parsons did.
I mean...
I did get that vibe from this, in a sense, which, I mean, yeah, it's besides the point. Go ahead.
I don't know. I just didn't really get that vibe really. Like, it didn't feel that open-ended. Like, it felt open-ended in the sense that he has a lot of ideas for where he can take it next. It doesn't feel that open-ended in the sense of like, all right, now it's up for you to interpret what this means. Like, it feels like pretty clear. He's like, this is where I'm going to be heading to next. We're going to get, I think, probably more of Mark Duplass being Phil and maybe more lore behind these people that are navigating the back rooms and exploring them in their little yellow suits.
I'm halfway between you and Numbers, where it's like, yeah, I don't quite think that he was like super like thinking like, oh, I'm a genius for this, but I also do think there was an element where he's like I already mentioned before, the hand stone thing, where he thinks he's being super artistic and clever and poetic, when really it just comes across as like high school essay, which he was in high school 2 years ago. So that's okay.
Let's play a game. Who said it? Kane Parsons or Sincere from Love Island?
Yes, let's do it.
Ready? I'm a little averse to explaining the events and the work I do. I swear I don't want to seem like a cop-out. It's just my audience loves to defer to my word over their own interpretations. I want to be careful. Anything I say will be taken so seriously.
I like the tone that you used.
I read it how I assumed he did. Like, there's italics and everything in this transcript. But yeah, that does feel like
Sincere.
Is this the fourth Love Island mention?
I think that to me is just like, I don't want to spoon feed you. It's like, I don't want to completely explain what I'm thinking. I think that he knows exactly what he's doing with this movie. Like, that is the vibe that I think there are, like I said, the elements that don't work like narratively with Clark's character and the whole, like, it just feels a little bit out there. And it seems like he's trying to jam that a little bit into what he wants to do with the Backrooms. And I'm curious if that was something that he was told he has to do, like if he got together with like a screenwriter and they were like, we should probably have these sort of structures in the movie to make it a thing. Who's to say? I don't know. But like, I think that quote there to me sounds like he's like, I want it to remain mysterious. I want people to be able to... I mean, that's one of the reasons I love David Lynch so much. He explains jack shit about his movies. And he's like, people ask him questions all the time. Or he'll say something like, I sent you all the video the other day where he's like, well, believe it or not, Eraserhead is my most spiritual film. And then the interviewer's like, can you elaborate on that? And he's like, no.
An example more from this interview with Kane Parsons is like, David Lynch for sure knows what he's doing, even if he doesn't want to explain it. This is literally, he's talking about Pirate Clark biting into Clark. He's like, well, it could be that Clark is just really hungry that day. There's no particular reason. Like, but narratively, it might not read that way. And there's just no way to know because we don't get a monologue from him. That feels like, because that would be spoon feeding if Pirate Clark was like, I decided to eat him today because I'm very hungry. It just really feels like he doesn't know and or have a strong belief in what it should be. Like, you don't have to tell us that. That could have still happened and you yourself know. It really feels like he just wants us to think about it ourselves so that it's less work almost for him. And that in the future he can continue to just do things and it be like other people try to interpret it and make it deeper than it is, then maybe just, it's a horror movie and it's kind of scary to watch Big Pirate Man eat himself.
Yeah.
I think it's because I don't think he thinks that it matters. I don't think it matters why Clark ate Clark. You know, it's like, he's like, it could be that he was hungry that day. Like, these are just like weird entities that like don't have brains. They're just like walking around and it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I fuck with him.
I agree to an extent, Numbers, with what you're saying. Like, it does come across a little bit lazy. Maybe not that specific instance, but like other things that he does feels a little bit lazy to me. But at the same time, like, that is kind of by design how the Backrooms is. Like, you're not supposed to be able to explain a lot of what's going on. It's just like, it just kind of happens, and that is, it's like, you're not really supposed to know the why behind a lot of things. Things just kind of happen. And
I hope that in future movies or whatever he does next, that we are kind of along for the ride with the, I wish I knew what the name of the company was, but I hope that we're just kind of like along for the ride with them, figuring out how these things work with them, you know, not just being told, but like as an audience, we are in like whoever it is, Mark Duplass's shoes or whoever that we're following next. And we're gathering more information and learning about it like as the movie happens.
Sure.
You know, and we're not being spoon-fed anything. But, yeah.
So I love how every time you finish a thought, you act like you're about to have another thought.
Yeah, but I don't.
You literally, I was about to say something, and you said, oh, but. He said, but, so I got to wait. But you had nothing else to say. Let's get into ratings.
Yeah, let's get into ratings.
Numbers, you already said 3 stars, right? Mm-hmm. As aforementioned, I initially gave it 4, and now I'm sitting at 3.5.
Okay. I feel like sitting up.
Wow, that was quite a sound.
I'm at 5 now.
Oh my gosh, I was about to lose my marbles.
No, I think I'm at 4 stars though. I can see 3.5, you know. I think the movie's great. I want to see it again very badly now, actually. We had only seen it the one time, or at least I did. I don't know if you guys ended up catching it a second time.
No, I didn't care enough to. That's why I had to bring it down to 3.5.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm interested in seeing what he does next. And I mean, I know it's going to be something Backrooms, and I don't think what I meant earlier is like, I don't think he's like, I want to be the Backrooms guy. I want to be the Backrooms guy. I think he just fucking loves the Backrooms. Like, this is what he expresses him. This is how he expresses himself, like, creatively. And I think somebody was just like, you know what? Somebody at A24, let's give this kid some fucking money. And I think he's just like, cool. Like, I was gonna keep doing this anyway, you know? I don't think it matters how much money they give him. I think I'm just if he keeps making backroom stuff, that's cool. I think it's just gonna be because he enjoys doing it. I don't think it's because he wants to be the Backrooms guy. Sure. I think he'd be fine if somebody else made a Backrooms feature.
Right.
You know? Plenty of people are making their own backroom stuff online. I think he's completely fine with that.
Yeah.
To return to the interview from earlier, he says, and I quote, you can interpret this how you want.
I will.
They ask him a question again about Pirate Clark, and he says, I can't comment on that, unfortunately. That's something I have to protect for the future because, after all, he is hoping to make a whole series of Backrooms related. techno thriller movies. Wants to save secrets for the sequel. So I do think that he might make other stuff in between, but I do think he plans at least a trilogy of some sort of Backrooms stuff. And maybe that doesn't make him the Backrooms guy, but it is clear that he wants to do a lot more with this. So I would not say he's adverse to that.
What is techno thriller?
That's a great question. It sounds like a thriller movie with techno music.
Killer.
Techno thriller genre meaning. Thriller. It's a hybrid genre that blends high-stakes, fast-paced narrative structure of a thriller with heavy, realistic, scientific, or technological details. Also, I will say, I will defend this movie in one aspect. I've seen a lot of people on the Letterboxd specifically, their biggest issues with it is that they say it's a snooze fest, it's boring, it's this, it's that. That is that is factually untrue. There's so much going on in this movie, and it's not, like I said, the beginning, the first 2/3 is genuinely wonderful. If you're bored of this, I think you're hiding behind your hat or your hoodie or your blanket the whole time.
Which we were.
Too many TikTok brains out there, bro.
Yeah, you should not be bored watching this movie. That's one thing I will give Kane Parsons for sure.
There was a dude that was in our theater when we were walking out, we walked out and we were just talking about the movie for 45 minutes outside of AMC, and there was a group of people that walked out, and one of the dudes is I just overheard him walking away going, "If I have to go home and look up an ending explained,
I remember this,
then the movie's not good," or something like that. And I was like, "Dude, are you a fucking moron?" Yeah, I don't know. That's just you're always going to get people like that in movies that just they go in there and they think that they're going to be spoon-fed something. And that's where I'm okay, if it's open to interpretation at the end, then you need to trust that the audience will do that. And sometimes you're going to get an idiot frat guy that's going to be like, "I didn't get any of it." Fucking doofus.
Yeah, literally.
What'd I say? Yeah, I'm at 4 stars.
Yeah,
Did I say that?
That's what you said.
At 4 stars, and eager to rewatch. I'll wait till it hops on streaming. I'd love to watch this again and see if my opinion changes on anything.
Okay. I probably won't be rewatching it. I will. It was good. I'm just giving it. The part that irritated me a lot, but it was very good.
If you want to watch a great Backrooms movie, watch Skinamarink.
Skinamarink. That was me. That was my Harley impression. Shout out Harley. I haven't seen her since my birthday.
I miss her.
I miss her too.
Well, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Numbers, for numbering.
Thanks for numbering. Thanks for counting. Wait, I'm getting a phone call. Oh, never mind. That's not going to be a fun one.
Members.
Tune in next week. We will be talking about Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day. Goodbye, everybody.